What is up, fellow Pyro Fanatics? It's Pimp Daddy 28 here. And today I'm going to show you guys a couple items that I picked up from Sandusky Fireworks, more so courtesy of Sandusky Fireworks. The owner, Scott, was very, very nice enough to toss in a few items for me to demo for him, including a couple items that I was actually interested in, mainly these limited edition color Firecrackers by Black Cat. We'll probably attach I haven't decided if I'm going to attach the demo to this video or if I'm going to do it separate. More than likely, I'm going to do it separate. I'll probably just do this as a small stash update. So big shout out to Sandusky Fireworks. Once again, I don't really look to get free items or really items to demo. But Scott kind of insisted to just toss in a few things, including a shell kit to include in my canister shell comparison this year. And they're just very nice about it. Once again, I definitely highly suggest that you guys, if you ever go to Cedar Point, if anyone ever goes to Cedar Point, or if you just if you just live near the Sandusky area, so to speak, I would highly suggest that you stop by Sandusky Fireworks. They actually offer wholesale now, which is a huge deal. And they're also, flexible, in terms of their customer service, in terms of offering free items and whatnot. They, allow you guys to pick out whatever you want. It's not like determined, like, how with Phantom is when they have those, that premier discount thing where you get certain items. They're not exactly flexible with, like, you have to pick, like, you get those free items specifically. You aren't really allowed to pick up anything else in the store. With Sandusky Fireworks, they're a lot more flexible, and they allow you to pick up, any item for the price of the item that you want to replace. Like, it could be a cake by Black Cat or a cake by a different brand altogether. It doesn't have to like be a Phantom item or something like that. So I just wanted to give a huge shout out to them. Scott was also nice enough to give me some free shirts. I don't have them next to me here. Let me pause the video. I'll show them to you guys real quick. So Scott was nice enough to give me this shirt by Window Fireworks. It's a very, very awesome shirt, because it has that Window logo on the front. But more importantly, it has a large version of the Window logo on the back. And this just looks completely awesome. I mean, I've really highly considered doing a giveaway with this shirt, but I'm very tempted to keep it for myself because it's so awesome. And it's just, it's a really, really nice looking shirt. I know Sandusky definitely has them on their shelves, so if you want one, just go to Sandusky Fireworks. I think they run like $5 or $10 or something like that for the t-shirts. I don't really know the price, but they are just amazing t-shirts. Oh, and before I forget, the Sandusky Fireworks logo on the sleeve of the shirt as well. He also gave me this t-shirt by Black Cat. This was a really, really nice shirt. Just because I like gray shirts are some of my favorite shirts, and this one being a gray shirt with the Black Cat logo, the kind of faded Black Cat logo, looks really, really nice. And when I saw it, I definitely wanted one of these for sure. And on the back, you have the Sandusky Fireworks logo as well. So, all right, guys. So let's get to the items real quick. I'm going to start with this 200-gram cake here called Evil Eye by Cutting Edge. It's a 16-shot cake, and the performance on the side here is brocade crown mine to brocade crown with green glitter, brocade crown with red stars, and brocade crown with crackling. Theme effect is brocade crown, star, and crackling, and the colors are green and red, and this is a straight fire cake. Also got, as I mentioned before, a couple packs of these color Firecrackers by Black Cat. These just look amazing. Limited edition color Firecrackers. We'll demo one off, and I'll definitely keep the other. I intended to get one just to keep, but Scott was nice enough to toss in a second one for me to keep while to demo the other one, because these these look awesome. Black Cat Firecrackers are some of the best. Everyone knows that. And everyone already knows my personal love for Black Cat in terms of firecrackers, because they were the first firecrackers that I ever lit off as a kid. Alright, this next item here is a 500-gram cake called Total Gossip, and this is by Brothers. This is a new item for this year. We got the performance description at the bottom here. We got Simply Scandalous. 6 shots of red, purple, orange palms with green glitter. Then 12 shots of multicolored palms. And then 6 shots of brocade with green glitter and crackling purple, green, and yellow stars. 36 shots. So, Scott definitely recommended this cake. Brothers make some very, very good product. I kind of left it up to him for which cake to choose, because I really, he has like a ton of stuff in his store, and a bunch of new items came in, and I really didn't know which one to pick, so he ended up picking this one for me. So should be a nice nice cake to demo, because I hear good things about this cake. He also tossed in a couple of sleeves of the HD shells by Big's Fireworks. Back when I kind of first was on the hunt of canister shells, this was like 10 years ago, I was looking mainly for X-Scals, Pro shells, HD shells, Exterminators. The first shells I think I ended up getting from that was the Exterminators. And they were the Phantom brand version, I believe, or at least the Mega Banger version before they became the Phantom brand version. I would get them from BJ Allen. But the HD shells were among the shells that I was interested in getting, and it's been 10 years, but finally I was able to get them and add them to my canister shell comparison this year. So Scott was able to toss in a few sleeves of these shells. Definitely can't wait to see how they perform. So definitely happy about including these shells in my comparison for this year. And one last item that I wanted to show you guys is an item that I was very surprised ended up on the shelves of Sandusky Fireworks. It's been demoed by a couple of people already. I know Just Plain Pyro demoed one recently. And it's this cake. Thundercat. I'm sure everyone remembers this cake very well from a demo that I recorded at Scott's house about a couple years back. It was from a demo kit from Black Cat, and it had some blockbusters in it, so to speak. Everyone knows that term. So I know for sure that the blockbusters in this cake are nowhere near as loud as what they were a couple years ago. It's been watered down to a significant degree. So it's definitely not the same cake. I know that much. But when I saw it, I just, what I loved about this cake, not just the performance of it, at least from the original version, was the label. It was an awesome label. And there is no performance on this cake, for sure, I know that, but it's got a cool, awesome artwork on it. I mean, you just can't, the artwork on this cake is like second to none. I mean, the red is awesome, it's very popping, and the Black Cat logo is perfect. Especially this big one back here. So Scott tossed in this one for me to demo just because I was very, very interested in it. He had mentioned to me that the brakes were not unfortunately not as loud as the original. And on top of that, what seemed weird about it is that it's like this cake's little brother, which is called Hellcat, didn't come in either. So, I mean, I guess I know Hellcat had weaker blockbusters than this one, so I guess it wasn't exactly, it didn't make sense to bring in that cake as well if the blockbuster brakes, so to speak, were already watered down on this one. So yeah, we'll definitely be demoing this one soon, hopefully sometime this weekend. I mean, I've been backed up quite a bit this past couple weeks just because of my hard drive going out, as I mentioned. Just starting to get things back to normal. I didn't get my hard drive fixed yet, but I was able to kind of recover some files and whatnot from my old hard drive, and able to temporarily, so to speak, be able to post videos again, at least hopefully through the 4th. I'll be able to go business as usual, so to speak, with posting videos. But I do apologize for, I definitely apologize to Sandusky Fireworks. I intended to post this as soon as I could, just a few days after the demo, but my hard drive pretty much went out like a couple days after that, maybe a day after that, I can't remember, but it was pretty much right after that when my hard drive went under. So crap happens, as they usually say. So yeah, once again, huge shout out to Sandusky Fireworks for just tossing in these items for me to demo for them. We'll be posting the demo that I was at a couple weeks ago. It was Sandusky's demo. I believe it was on the 17th, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It was a Monday. I know that. So I'm going to be posting that pretty much right after this video. I just got to sift through it. And I had intended to actually post the demo with each brand separate, like Brothers, like how I do with American Fireworks. The way they do it is they have each brand separate and they light items under that brand. I was going to do the same thing. I was kind of going to go and cut up the whole video and put all certain items under one brand and other items under another brand. I may still try to do that. It's going to be a little bit more time consuming, but that's really what I intended to do. And I started doing it that way. It's going to take some time to sift through the videos and whatnot, but I'm going to see if I can still try to do that, because I know people like organization. I love organization. I like to keep things as organized as possible for me to be for it to be easier to find and pretty much find what I'm looking for. So that's why I'm going to probably end up doing the demo, or cutting up the demo that way. So stay tuned for that demo. We'll be posting it very soon, or at least the first part of it very soon. And I will see you guys next time.